Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, in my in the last video that was uploaded on Nemo on this channel that I did, like you guys saw my face, I announced that Nemo had sadly passed away in June. Diabetes and high blood pressure. Did everything I could, but there wasn't any way I could save him out. Link that video in the description below for those of you guys who are wanting to watch that in the description. So this month would have been Nemo's 16th birthday, and or 16th, right? Because I didn't know hit the exact day he was born, because, well, he was found with a brother who was a black and white named Shoes, like a black and white cat named Shoes. I wanted to come here in honor of like Nemo, and today or this month being his 16th, when he will have turned 16. I want to come over here and just share like maybe a few stories of that, or my favorite of Nemo's. One of my favorite memories of Nemo is essentially like whenever I would video chat, like, and it's more so to girls than guys for some reason, even like whether it's like family or friends of mine. I don't know what it is, but every single time I would video chat someone, more so girls than boys, Nemo will always have to like come in here, say, "What do you want? Who is this? Who is this, Dad? Is this person good?" Like, it's kind of like Nemo was like trying to like make sure like this person was good for me, always on guard. Even like when I did streams on my own channel, Phil TMNT, which I will link in the description of this video as well. Nemo will sometimes like photobomb said stream or said video that I do, kind of stealing the attention away from me. There's even like some streams on my channel, right, where I have interviewed other people, and you can kind of see the people saying, "Oh my god, cute cat, what's his name? Oh my god!" Interviews or like just streams where you can see me. They'll say, "Oh my god, cute cat, who is he?" So I think Nemo kind of liked the spotlight, like, "Sup, I'm Nemo. How you doing? Now I'm gonna go. Bye-bye." And he's kind of in the video already too. Like, outside of the shirt, this is his ashes, and he's kind of in the video. At first I like, cause like when I first got Nemo, I kind of already had another cat, Lucky. Well, I had to give away Lucky. We made sure she had a good home, because she wasn't exactly getting along too well with Nemo. But she has a good home. She had a good home. She, based on my fear, she loved her new owners. Lucky was my second cat that I had. I had a Himalayan cat named Dusty, being my first cat. He was a year younger than me. And Nemo, he was my last cat that I essentially inherited from my sister. I babysat him, or cat sat him, whichever term you want to use. And at first I didn't exactly know if I like wanted to like have another cat, because at the time I was already taking care of another cat. Unfortunately, like, we couldn't keep that cat for the reasons I just said. But Nemo, he turned out to be the best gift I have ever got. Um, Nemo has changed my life for the better. Um, he made me laugh, got on my nerves at times. I probably got on his nerves, so we were pretty much even. Um, of course, me being like his father, primary caretaker, he knew that I always had his back. And in turn, I could tell like he, every time he could, he would try to have my back too. Like whenever he saw me upset or not 1%, as to say, whether it's like health wise or like just being upset, he would always be there for me. Like when one of my aunts died from cancer 3 days after my birthday in 2020, and when I found out, I cried my eyes out. Nemo came in, and he like just sat right next to me, looked at me like, "Are you okay, Dad? Are you okay?" I would pet him, and then he would sit on my lap, and pretty much let me like hold him, hug him. Even when I would like, I would like sleep down unintentionally, like fall asleep downstairs, right? When I should probably have got my ass upstairs into my bed to go to sleep for the night. Like, sure, he like sometimes he would sleep with me, like he would cuddle with me, for like an hour or two. But whenever it came to like 2 o'clock, the latest he would let me sleep upstairs, like downstairs, was like 2:30. Maybe 3. 3 was rare. But it was mostly at 2. Whatever he was doing, whether he was sleeping with me, like he was like cuddling with me as I was sleeping, he was doing his own thing, sleeping somewhere else in the house, he will always come here, like downstairs. Because I will like always like, will sometimes fall asleep watching stuff. He will always come here to check up on me, see what I was doing, just to make sure I was alright too, right? And if he caught me sleeping, he would wake me up. Cause I usually like sleep like this when I'm like downstairs. So like when I sleep like this, he would like gently bite me. Like it wasn't hard, but it wasn't like too light, but it wasn't too hard. Where it got my attention. Where it woke me up. I'm like, oh, what happened? And it was like Nemo's way of saying, "Dad, time to go to bed." He would sometimes bop me a few times. That would wake me up. And I'm guessing sometimes if the whole biting, like gentle biting, didn't work, and tapping me on the head didn't work, he would put his paw in my mouth. That would definitely wake me up for sure. What the heck, Nemo? And then I realized, oh, I see what you're telling me. You're telling me to go to bed. Okay. So like I said, Nemo really like kind of like had my back. And Nemo was a special cat. He was phenomenal. And I am thankful with all the time that I had with Nemo. He was a special cat, and it's still there are like moments 6 months later still where it's like kind of hard for me. Sometimes I will like go in the house after like I might be like helping like my dad sometimes or my mom do some errands, where I might be like over a friend's house for a weekend and I come back and here he is. 98% of the time will like always come to me and say, pretty much yell, "Dad! Dad!" And I will pet him. And sometimes he will get mad at me for not picking him up, but I will pet him like, "Hey, Nemo." So I will pick him up, and he will like hug me, rub his head. Even sometimes give me kisses on the cheek. And the few times when he didn't do that, I would say, "Where's Nemo?" And when I was sometimes, like, he was sometimes like thought like come to me when I say that, or sometimes I will see him and say, "Oh, you don't love me anymore. I see how it is." And sometimes he will like come to me like, "Hey, Dad, what's up?" But not most of the time. He will be like, "Dad, you're back! Yay!" And he was he was something. He was definitely a special cat, and he brought out the best of me, and I'll always appreciate him. There was one time when he got sick, like something was wrong with him, so we took him to the vet. And I knew he felt better. I knew Nemo felt better, cause he was like hyper running through the house, all hyper, like if he was high on catnip, and he sometimes would chase his tail, right? I never got that, but he would sometimes chase his tail. And there was one time, like when he, like after he got he didn't feel so good, right? And we got him to the vet, nursed him back to health. One time he chased his tail, bit his tail. I was playing video games. I forget which video game I was playing. Probably Kingdom Hearts, because I'm really into Kingdom Hearts. I paused the game, pretty much slammed my controller into the ground, and ran to where I heard Nemo yell, which sounded like it was a painful yell. And here he is when I got to him. He just looked at me with his tail in his mouth, like, "Dad, what do you want?" Like, dude! You just, meowed like if something fell on top of you or that you got hurt. You gave me a heart attack over here, Nemo. Like, damn, that boy. That time, this specific time, was the only time when I wanted to curse that cat out. He freaks me out, thinking that something seriously happened to him. I was just him playing with his tail and he bit against a nerve. Which thankfully nothing bad happened out of it, which is why I'm laughing, but still. That boy was something. That boy was something. And he definitely kept me on my toes. He would have been 16 this month. I had him, he was 15 when he died, unfortunately. I had him for 11 of the 15 years of his life, so I had him for the majority of his life. So I was my sister was his mommy for a while, and the people who had him before was his mommy and daddy for a little bit. But when I got him, I was his daddy and his mommy for the majority of his life, essentially. And Nemo was an amazing cat. He was definitely special, and I'm just happy I was able to meet someone as amazing and special as Nemo was. And I love him more than anything, and I miss him a great deal. And at least my world won't ever be the same without him. Nemo brought that little fluff that I needed to my life that I needed. And wherever he is, I do thank him. He was such a, like I said, amazing, special, hilarious cat who may sometimes get on my nerves, and then vice versa. But he was amazing. So love you guys. I will also be linking his TikTok in the description below. So if you guys want to follow Nemo's TikTok, you guys are more than welcome to. But with that said, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And thank you so much for supporting Nemo. Making Nemo the rock star that he still is. And I think he will always live in me and you guys. And Nemo's legacy is, we are essentially Nemo's legacy. Me and you beautiful people who are watching. So, love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. Later, taters.